Hi, I'm so excited and thrilled to be here with all of you, and it's just really an honor, and thank you so much for inviting me to be a speaker. So today I am going to be talking about goodness, about the cruelty-free products and the hidden ingredients in them, because there's so many out there that you would not even know, and there's so many ingredients that are not even there, even when they're required to be. But before I start my talk, I wanted to actually introduce, for one, I wanted to introduce my mother, who came over here, who helps, who's the co-owner of the company and helps the lab run smoothly. We're actually, we actually have a local lab in Fort Bragg, so we are fully from Mendocino County and produce there. And my wonderful boyfriend, Derek, who's embraced vegan eating and loves it and feels healthy and great. And I want to introduce Jenny Stevens, who is the owner of Joey's Salon, who has picked up our line, and she's had her choice of any lines there. And I just feel so honored to be there with you, Jenny. And it's just a real honor. And it's a beautiful salon if anyone hasn't been there, but it is the ultimate. So those are the people I wanted to introduce first. So, yeah, thank you all. So, okay. Okay. So, just the subjects of the day is. Oh wait. Okay. Stand this way. Okay. Am I better this way? This way? Okay. Okay. Is this better? Okay. Okay. What's lurking in your home? So it's going to be home and personal care products. Many of these are marketed as cruelty-free and natural, and there's no regulation on what you can say is natural. So it really is frightening how much marketing goes into this, and to make the label pretty and that kind of stuff. So then I'm going to do a little bit of background in synthetics and a little bit more about me and my background, the love of animals. And then I'm going to start with which is before household cleaners. There's actually dangerous protectors before you even get in there, like the carpet that you might have in your house, or the couch you might have that was treated with something. So it really is, and that's something I learned very, very a lot from my previous job. And it was really frightening because there is no ingredients. They have to be on there as well, no regulations. As far as then going on to the, so not cruelty-free ingredients, hidden, dangerous, and more in household cleaners. Once again, no regulations. You do not need to have anything on the label. But they are making the change. They are, there's Whole Foods is doing a good job, but it's still, there's a lot of things out there that seem natural that are not. And then with personal care, I'm going to talk just about cosmetics, hair care, skin care, that kind of stuff, and resources. And I wanted to also say, speaking of resources, that I did not actually, I was going to print out the resources, but we're going to actually have this available, the whole presentation on our website. And our cards are over there, so we didn't to be more green and not print out the paper, so you can get any of this information online. So we'll have that available right after the talk today. Okay. I know. So this is love and respect of animals. And these are my babies. This has been a constant in my life, is my animals. And it started way back. It's been a family value always, thanks to my family. We've always had dogs, cats, peacocks, horses, fish, goats. And we've always been in Fort Bragg, that's where I was raised, and there was always nature. And I've had a very big respect about that. And sustainable logging, all of the stuff I learned was it was at the core of me, and how to respect our animals. And I've been a vegan for over 10 years, and it's just something that was in me, and I really I feel so healthy from it, and it's really helped my health, actually a lot. So our animals, I wanted to talk a little bit about April and Tony. They've always been part of the family. So I had April as having girl. I was in middle school actually when I got her, and she could fit in the palm of my hand. And she was a little puppy, and she lived for 18 years. And she's so adorable. She was a Yorkie Poo, and she traveled everywhere. She traveled everywhere with me. She lived in Fort Bragg, then Santa Barbara, Florida. She even went to Disney World, and then after that, Delaware, and then back to Fort Bragg. And she was the sweetest little thing I could ever imagine. And then now I have my Tony, and he is a Jersey-born Maltipoo when I was working out at DuPont, out on the East Coast. And he's now 4 years old, and he loves his sunglasses, actually. They're actually UV protective, and he loves them. And I think it's great because he's not squinting anymore when he's outside. It's actually protecting his eyes. He thinks it's really cool in it too. So yes, you can see. He's a very bossy dog. Yeah. Go on, that's long. Okay. I did want to go into a little bit actually about myself before I even get into this, as far as working in chemistry for so long, is that I've been working in chemistry, and I'm almost 34 years old. I'm almost 34 years old, and I've been working in chemistry since I was 18, and it has had a damage on my life from working around nanotechnology and also fluorinated technology. Those are the two big ones that are very, very, very harmful, besides just all the solvents and all the things that you experience every day. And I'm working on it, as green as I can to improve my health, but leaving that chemical world was the best thing I've ever done, and doing something really green, and doing something that I know I can look myself in the mirror and say, I'm happy what I'm doing with chemistry, rather than and we go back a little bit to say, we were so involved in their PhDs, we did not know truly that we were very shielded from what was actually out there. We were very shielded from, we were into, you get your papers done, you gotta do this, you gotta finish. And we weren't even really reading the news. We were reading just journal articles that were based around our research. So when I went to work for a big chemical company and working in fluorinated chemicals, not knowing how bad they were, and not knowing what it did, and not knowing that it polluted all of the world, and not knowing there was a ban in 2008, which I'll talk about later, that was tried to go through here for food wrappers, because it comes right off the wrapper and into direct fruit and then it's also on your carpets for your dogs, for your cats, for the children. And so it's something that was a very big eye-opener for me. And I just want to say, I'm just so happy to have actually seen what I have now, and to have changed around and know I'm doing something good with the education I was given.